very damp out. It rained last night, so it feels colder than what it is. At least it feels colder to me. Whenever it's wet out, it always makes it feel colder. And anyway, sunrise this morning is 7:04, so that means shooting hours begin at 6:34. So we've got plenty of time to get there. We're running a little later than usual, but it's getting a little later. The daylight is, the days are just getting shorter. So I don't know. We're back to the grind. 9 days. This used to be the full season. Back whenever I first started hunting, it was 9 days long. Now, since then, they've extended it. I forget, somewhere in the 2000s or late 90s, they extended the extra 2 days. Made it 11-day season, which I like, but I always thought they should have put it on Thursday and Friday before the opening weekend, so the locals would have a better chance, because Missouri gets a lot of out-of-state hunters. Because Missouri makes it very easy for you to come in and buy a tag and go hunting, compared to a lot of other places. Like to go to Iowa, it's, it's not convenient. Go to Kansas, I don't know. It's just not as, plus the tags are more expensive than Missouri, which I don't know how much an out-of-state tag is now. I don't know, because I don't ever have to buy one. I live in Missouri. But from what I hear, they're very reasonable. It's not a deterrent if you want to go hunting in Missouri. So, anyway, like I said, it's 4 degrees. We shouldn't be getting too cold, other than it's wet. If we happen to get, there's a chance of a little rain. So, I'm planning on going to the same stand. I got a little bit of a north wind, which isn't ideal, but it's not the end of the world. As long as it's straight out of the north, it'll be okay, I think. It doesn't mess up the draw that is directly to the west of me. They're kind of a travel corridor. They come up and down. So, anyway, like I said, we're back to the grind of the hunt. It's been a long one. Every day. I can't remember the last time I went every single day for the whole season. I remember back in 2013, I hunted the whole season and killed my buck the very last night at like 10 after 5 or 10 till 5 or something, right? I mean, with not very much shooting time left. Now, that season was cold, though, so it's a big difference hunting a season every day when it's cold, or one like this has been, where it's been rather warm, Sitting on a deer stand for hours on end will physically exhaust you. I don't know why. I think it's because when it's cold, you just burn more energy trying to stay warm. At least I find I'm tired at the end of the day. So anyway, we got 3 more days to get it done, and I don't know if we're going to do it or not. I thought about maybe shooting a cull buck. I gotta have my lights on during in here. But I don't know if I will or not. We've got plenty of deer now. The boys got one each. So I may just have to call this year good. We'll see. Anyway, we're here. Okay, we're back on our way to the deer stand for Sunday afternoon. You ain't gonna believe what I just did earlier. I went out in the woods and I was walking, and I was able to walk up on a coyote laying down, and it set up or stood up, and I was able to shoot it. And I got it all my years of hunting. We're talking when in the woods, rabbit hunting, squirrel hunting, deer hunting, turkey hunting, quail hunting. I have never, ever seen a coyote on foot when I was on foot. Never. Let alone shoot one. So, it's a first for me. I don't know. I don't think it happens too often. Most of the time, coyotes, they either have to be called in with a predator caller, or they have to be run with hounds to catch them. You just don't see them. But actually, I mean, you do see them from a deer stand when you have an advantage that way, and a lot of times you'll see them out in open fields from a truck. That's how a lot of them get shot on farms, whenever they see them from a truck, and they'll just shoot them. Because, you know, the coyotes are getting thick. They need to be thinned out, because we ain't got a rabbit one around here now. I mean, there is literally no rabbits to be had. So anyway, he needed to be thinned out a little bit. So we got one out of the way. And I don't know. I'm just tickled to death. That almost made my whole deer season. Wish it had been a big buck laying down, but you know, I'll take it. Coyote. And it was legal for me to shoot it. I have a small game tag and my deer license, firearm deer tag, so that's all you gotta have to shoot a coyote during deer season. So anyway, we're almost to the stand. We got a very favorable wind for this evening, straight from the west. Almost perfect, maybe a little quartering out of the south, which is even better, but it ought to be good. With a little luck, which we may have used up all our luck today on the coyote. We'll see. But usually my luck runs in strings, so maybe we'll have a deer. Like I said, I'm looking for a traveling buck. I don't think there's a local buck left big enough to shoot from what I've seen. And these bucks this time of year tend to travel and cruise from one location to another in search of a doe. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, 50 degrees, so it ain't too cold. Ought to be comfortable. We're gonna give it a go. Check back later. Thanks for tuning in.